Welcome back, everybody. You are listening to Ultimate Affiliate Marketing. I am your host. As always, it's Paul Motley here. And today is a Monday. And personally, I've got a lot going on right now. I am moving, not just moving where I lay my hat, if you like, but also it's heading over to a totally different country. So this week is going to be a little bit on the fraught side. Lots of things to do. Still got to keep driving business forward, but and I've got this horrible point where it might be that I don't have a connection to the internet while I'm traveling on boats and stuff like that, where the last thing I want to do is not be able to still publish the podcast. So in that being said, I may well have a couple prepared and scheduled, just so that I have them ready, because I don't want to miss out on doing these every day for you. So that being said, what I wanted to talk to you a little bit about today, because obviously I was going through some things and deciding what to take, what not to take, and found my camera that I'd like to use if I was shooting video, and realised that the lighting kit that I hadn't actually been picked up by the couriers. So now deciding whether or not to take it or not, or just go ahead and buy an upgrade and buy some new stuff when I get there. But it's a tough one. But I came across the .com Secrets book. There's so much I can say about this book from a personal level, not just because of the information that's enclosed, but because of the transformation that it's made for my business and personally over the years. And if you go back and look on my YouTube channel, you'll actually see quite an old video in one of my old houses where I got super excited and telling you all about this .com Secrets book and how brilliant it was and how you should go and get it. And the offer was still there. It's a free plus shipping, which basically means you're not physically paying for the book, you're covering the shipping and handling, and the paperback version was really cheap anyway. It was only like $8 to get it all the way from the States to the UK. And this year, I'm pretty sure it's this year, Russell brought out the hardback copy, which you can hear. If I do that is the hardback copy, which I've got right in my hands now. And even though I'd already gone through the first first print, when they said that they were bringing this out again, and they said that it had been some parts had been rewritten, added to, and improved, I just thought, you know what, I've got to have it. So I ordered that, and then shortly after they had the Traffic Secrets again, I got a hardback version of that. And what's funny with the Traffic Secrets book is that I haven't read it all the way through. I got as far as when Russell said, publish a podcast every day for a year and you'll never have to worry about money again. That's when I stopped reading it, believe it or not. And that is when I started doing these daily podcasts. But the cool thing was that, and I don't know if it's a coincidence, a mindset, or just how things all panned out, but once I started doing that and was consistent, my income tripled, which was absolutely crazy when I look back on it now and think where I was even just like 1 year ago. But I just wanted to read you a little bit of the .com Secrets book itself, because it is just so important. It's so integral to what I've managed to achieve personally, and been fortunate enough to pass on that knowledge to a lot of you guys if you've listened to the podcast so far. Because again, if you're new, then you just got to realize I do these every day. We're getting up to like 150 episodes now, done over 12,000 downloads, and it's not the largest podcast on the planet, but in my own world, it's something, and it means something to me that you guys are out there listening to it and hopefully taking on board what I've got to share with you, and you guys keep coming back, which is great. And that is ultimately what I wanted to do with it. Hence the reason why I called it Ultimate Affiliate Marketing, because again, using the word ultimate, I had a goal, and the goal was to get the information and collate information that I was able to absorb and use and put it in the hands of you guys that are listening. So I'm just going to get back to this bit now and just go through it with you. So this is quoting directly off the back of the book itself, and I highly recommend you do get this book if you can. I might include a link to it, I might not. It's not major, but if you want to go get it, you can. So we'll start. The .com Secrets is not just another how-to book on internet marketing. This book is not about getting more traffic to your website, yet the secrets I'm going to share will help you to get exponentially more traffic than ever before. This book is not about increasing your conversions, yet the secrets will increase your conversions more than any headline tweak or split test you could ever hope to make. Low traffic or low conversion rates are symptoms of a much greater problem that's a little harder to see, and that's the bad news, but a lot easier to fix, and that is the good news. What most businesses really have to have, let me get this right. I should be better at reading, right? What most businesses really have is a funnel problem. Your funnel is the online process that you take your potential customers through in order to turn them to actual customers. Everyone has a funnel, even if they don't realize it. And yours is either bringing in more customers to you or repelling them. Now, over the past decade, we have run tens of thousands of split tests to figure out which funnels work for almost every situation you can dream of. If your goal is to generate leads, we have funnel frameworks and scripts for that. If you want to sell a product or service, there are frameworks and scripts that work for that as well. Now, the sales funnel frameworks that you're going to find inside these pages have now helped literally tens of thousands of companies around the world to grow faster than ever before. This book will give you access to all the processes, funnels, frameworks, and scripts that we use to scale our companies online, so you can fix your funnel and turn it into the most profitable member of your team. And as poorly read as that was the back of the book. But I just want to impress upon this, because if you haven't heard the story before, I've been trying to build a business or be an entrepreneur for many years now. In my mid-40s, I ran my own business for 25 years as well previous to this. And alongside that, I was always trying to generate money because I always felt like there was something else out there. I always had that thought or spark in me that thought, we could do something else is out there. And with the advent of the internet and platforms like Facebook and YouTube, that opened the doors for so much more as well. And it was really on a red eye when I listened to I read the initial version of the .com Secrets on a flight back from the States to the UK, which was an overnight flight, and I just don't sleep on flights anyway. It's really difficult for me. And I got off the flight, instead of having the usual jet lag, I was absolutely buzzing. There was so many ideas flashing through my head. I didn't know where to start, but I kept referring back to the book. It was almost like a playmaker for me. It was like, okay, right, how can I implement this for my so-called side hustle? But also as well, I used the information from the book to really start ramping up the business that I was running at the time as well, and it did make a difference. It made a huge impact, and I've seen people that have taken this on board and really pushed with it and really gone for it and totally transformed their businesses, their lives, and impacted people around the world. So I can't recommend it enough. And when we can go out and spend crazy money on things that we don't really need, on consumables, you go out for a meal and spend $40-50 with just the snap of the fingers, or you go to the shops with a list and you end up spending more than what you should have because you bought other things on the list. This book is like $10 with with postage. It's not a difficult decision. It's not a hard one. I actually got a message from someone yesterday. They were looking at buying something, and there was an upsell for $17, and he was asking if you should get it. My response was, dude, at $17 is not a big decision for you. And lo and behold, he purchased. It's just true. It is not a large decision for somebody at that amount. If you can get the value from it, which I sincerely hope he does. And when we're talking about books and information and growing and, you know, expanding your own knowledge, you can't really put a price on that. The information that I have in my head now that I'm putting across to you guys and have done over the last, 140, 150 episodes, I can't put a price on that either. But I just want you guys to know that I'm just going to stay committed to keep providing as much information and help and guidance and inspiration, whatever you want to call it. But this is me. This is my platform that I want to be able to put that out to you guys so that you can get the best, squeeze every last ounce of knowledge from me through this medium. So anyway, that's me. I'm done. I'm going to catch up with you guys tomorrow. Totally appreciate you guys. And thanks again for listening.